And Cat Bottom Raw, Cool TV, and we gotta talk about our issues, man. Black people, we got issues, and they don't go beyond our own families. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a waking state, you're struggling, but trying to stay back out the sunken place is very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we outnumbered. Nobody wants to hear this. Nobody wants to know this. It's all evil. It's witchcraft. It's voodoo. It's this, is that. You know what I mean? That's black science. You know what I'm saying? We are such an ego-driven, closed-minded people that we only seek validation from white people. And that goes for my parents, the new generation, the old generation. We are Negro-peonized people. So, me trying to fix my issues with my parents is a difficult task. At the same time, trying to educate them. They comfortable, they stuck, they don't want to be saved. So that's my mom. She don't want to be saved. Not biblically, because she's been biblically saved numerous times. And it's more so saved with the truth. About health, about all the things that we need to survive. And the way I found out I had mommy and daddy issues is actually kind of funny. I always knew it was something. I wasn't awakened yet, so I didn't know how to quantify it. Till one day me and my wife got into a dispute or discussion rather about some things, and I told her, I said, you need to fix your daddy issue. She was like, what? I ain't got no daddy issues. I said, yeah, you do. Because I got mommy and daddy issues. It just divinely came out. And all of a sudden I just quantified it as I was explaining to her. I couldn't even quantify it to myself, but I explained it. And then when we finished, my wife was just looking at me like, that made a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first met my wife, I said, babe, whatever you do, I don't care how you feel, where I piss you off, do not run your mouth to my mother. Okay? I know this lady, I've known her all my life. She gave birth to me, wasn't breastfed, she got molehills. So trust me, do not do that. And what did she do? She did it. And every time she would do it, I get a call from my mother. That's my mother. I told you, don't talk. She gonna listen to you. I don't care if we married with kids, whatever. If you tell her something that don't sit right with her, she's gonna call me. And so that created issues with me and my wife. And I was like, stop running your goddamn mouth. So if you got a problem with something, call me. I don't have those type of parents to discuss issues that could tell you. My mother don't even really know me. Like, she don't know me. She's never, not in a bad way, she just closed-minded. You know, I started a record label. Not just being a rapper, I started a record label when I was a teenager. After I graduated high school. You know, I go all in whatever I do. It's going to be 100%. You know what I mean? I want the whole pack. Try and get a piece. It was before the internet age. And I was like, that's noise and blah, this and that, and waste my money. And it was a whole cycle, but she's just closed-minded. Now, if you ask my son, he's 7 now, I let him hear some of my old raps and stuff like that. He's like, Daddy, you was a conscious rapper. I said, I thought I was a gangster rapper. You know, because I was talking about the problems in the hood. If I'm selling weed, I ain't gonna talk about it. If I'm selling crack, why I wanna rap about it? Or shooting another brother. I told the story of what happens, but I was coming up from that message in the music. got to be a message. You know, KRS-One, Public Enemy, they always had some sort of message, whether it's cause and effect. You know, you're not gonna glorify ignorance. So yeah, that's what that was. And, so my issue now is my mom watches my children. You know, take my son to school, to the bus stop, and she'll watch my daughter, my 2-year-old. And my teenager, she's a teenager. My stepdaughter's a teenager, so you know, she's pretty self-sufficient. And so you know, that's the issue. That's one of my issues. My mom is we connected through my kids, even though we don't have the greatest of communications. I'm my only child. Mother ain't never been on crack, nothing like that. But it's a very difficult task. Like an ordinary conversation can turn left real fast with me and my mom. I'm trying to tell you. And, man, I think she's made me mentally tough. Maybe that was the point. But now I'm trying to help her. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help my mom and my dad. But they so stuck and stubborn that it's rough. It is so rough. I'm talking about from the basics. Even just the basic of a piece of fruit. Like, whatever I say is gonna be the opposite, especially with my mother. My dad, he pretty chill. My parents wasn't together. You know, they separated when I was like 2. So I don't remember them being together. But I can't even get this ordinary organic fruit. You know what I mean? And it's frustrating because I changed my family's diet. But to see somebody just so blatantly ignorant, and it's not like she's doing it for free. I gotta pay her. Like the same cost as a babysitter. It's just, I'd rather be with my mother, because, you know, she gonna get them socially straight, but there's gonna be some ignorance and some miseducation in there. Some blind ignorance. Because she don't want to know. You know? You know, I can give her all the paperwork, show her all the things, videos. Only thing she's gonna do is look up something and come back and quote what some white person said. Like, man, I don't want to hear about what these white motherfuckers talking about. They lying to us. They lied to us. So why I'm you know, you see a video and you believe anything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta research what you're hearing. You gotta research what you're hearing, man. You gotta study. Study the history of our people. Everything ain't gonna be on fucking video either. You gotta read a book. Pick up a book. It don't bite. You wanna hide something from a Negro, put it in the book. That was the code, right? That was what they used to say. And it's ever so true. Ever so fucking true. And my dad, he a little more chill. But he's stuck in his ways too. You know what I mean? Can't, as far as the grandkids, can't get them to, you know. It's crazy, man. I got a ducking granddad. Granddad Ducky. That's what I'm gonna start calling my father, Ducky. My father's new name is Ducky. Ducking the fucking grandkids. Every time a holiday come in, he going. I'm here in South Carolina to see my girlfriend. Well, you ain't got no girlfriend according to me, because I ain't never met the bro. How the fuck you got a girlfriend here? She don't even know your only child or your grandkids. You know, it's crazy, man. But it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on punching, keep on learning. Just keep on keeping on. Cause I ain't going back to sleep. You know? I make these videos and hopefully it helps somebody wake up, help them with their family. But me and mine, wasn't fighting for mine. I lost my first son. I was a single parent, single father, full custody. I don't know what child support smell, look, or taste like. I know when I went down to court building to take my son's mother to court for child support, they looked at me crazy. They looked at me like I was a nutball. She was on Section 8. You know what I'm saying? I had to make some concessions to get custody of my son. You know what I mean? So I let her keep her Section 8. I wasn't going to report anything, but then it got to a point where it was frustrating because I had to track it down. She would answer the phone when I called on the weekends so my son could come over. So if it's right, it's the right thing to do, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck how you feel. It's the right thing to do. And I ain't going to let my son's mother treat him. That's how I feel at this time. My son passed in 2009. But I wasn't going to let that. No, he need to have some time. You know, Dad got him now, but nah, you ain't going to be ducking my call when it's the weekend coming. That's your time. Even though it wasn't the greatest of environment, I still want him to know and be around his mama. So she wouldn't answer my call. I just go right up to the house with his bag, knock on the door, wait for him to answer, and get his ass in. She in the project, somebody home in the project. Somebody